Hello, and how are you on this fine late summer's sunny day? It's very hot, it's very bright, and it's just after midday, and I'm heading off. Yeah, stop kissing and decide whether you want to cross the street or not. And today I'm heading off to do some work at a couple of clients on the weekend, unfortunately. Things we need to do to pay the bills. So this is a bit of a change of pace. I haven't done a vlog, a vlog before. Video blog, whatever you want to call it. So this is the first one, obviously. So while I'm on my way there, how about a bit of a catch up, bit of news. I haven't posted up a video for a little while. I've done one for an internal one for the school that I work for part-time. But yeah, so Intel released some new F-spec CPUs, and they tend to be more expensive than the non-F-spec, even though they have less in them, as in they don't have the video capability, onboard video capabilities that the general ones CPUs do. I don't know if anybody's actually gotten hold of one and done some testing to see what the thermals are like. The only reason I can see of getting one without the internal video is to help with the thermals of the thing, keep the actual overall temperatures down. What else is there? Oh, the AMD Vega 7. That seems to be a little bit of a go nowhere. It is the same price as the RTX. Oh, what are you doing? It is the same price as the RTX 2080, and it's, for the most part, doesn't perform as well. It's not far behind. Some things it is quite a bit better at, some games, but in most of the testing, the RTX 2080 comes out on top for the same price, which is a bit strange, most would say. What else is there? I've been thinking, the new Samsung S10. Well, the entry level in New Zealand, at least, the entry level S10, the S10e, starts at $1,300. The S10 Plus, the top of the line, this is crazy. The S10 Plus has got 12 gigs of RAM, the top of the line, 12 gigs of RAM, and 1 terabyte of storage on the phone without any additional SD cards. Crazy. And that is selling in New Zealand, I believe, for $2,500 recommended retail. $2,500 for a phone. Don't get me wrong, it's a flash phone, but in the end, what are you going to do with it? Make phone calls, send a few quick emails, and play games. $2,500. Samsung have also released the Samsung Fold, which is quite a decent sized phone, I suppose you could call it. It's more of a phablet than the Note. So it has one screen on the outside for when it's closed, and a double-sized screen that's one complete screen that's foldable in the middle. Now that, I believe, is selling for $2,000 US, which in New Zealand would make it around, with just straight currency conversion, 3,000, but you can guarantee there'll be another couple of hundred thrown on top, which is not good. It's not good, people. It's just crazy. Oh, and get this, the foldable S10 has new technology in it which allows the two batteries, because there's one on each side of the fold, the two batteries to work as one. So don't get caught up in the hype. Look at your TV remote. How many batteries are in there? Normally I would say 2. And guess what? They've got technology that allows them to work as one as well. It's just ridiculous, the hype. What people will try and do to sell something. While I'm a bit of a fan of the old Samsung phones, I have one myself, the Note 9, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yet there are limits on what most people, I mean, it's certainly no longer your standard consumer item. If the budget one starts, budget cut down one starts at $1,300 with one camera on the front and I think 2 on the back, the 10, just the normal 10, has got 1 on the front and 2 on the back. Or 3 on the back, sorry, 1 on the front and 3 on the back. And the 10 Plus has got 2 on the front and 3 on the back. And there is of course the cutouts for the cameras on the front. I don't mind, but to be fair, the chin and okay, if the bottom bit's the chin, I can't remember what they call the top. Anyway, the top bit, the bezels on the Note are so small. If people are getting so picky about the sizes of the bezels on the phones, they've got more problems than what sort of phone they should be buying. Okay, so, oh, this is quite strange. So I'm in the car park of the building. I just need to go up and install the replacement drive in the server, and then make some changes to the printer for scanning to email for my client. Hopefully neither will take very long. Always try to take the stairs where I can. None of us are getting any younger. Always better to take the stairs. I won't worry about putting on the lights. Seems to be pretty much bright enough as it is. Now this is quite an old IBM server. Getting a bit long in the tooth, but there's been no real need to. Okay, so you can see the ping on the top, not in there. Now I've just recently moved these servers up to new locations. See the one with the light on it? That's bad. So we just pop it out. Then hope that the replacement was of the same sort. Crikey. Got to get used to using this camera like this. Alright, I'll just put you down for a second. Get the knife. If I've got my knife, no I don't. Another putz. Need some scissors. So give it a bit of an eyeball check, make sure it's the same. And it looks to be exactly the same. This is a refurbished drive. They're slightly cheaper, they only get 90-day warranties. But they generally last for just as long as a brand new drive. So we just slide that in because it's hot swappable. And then the RAID controller should pick it up. See how the orange ping goes away and starts flashing? That will mean that the RAID controller has picked it up and is attempting to rebuild the RAID array. So this has got two RAID 1s. That's mirroring for two separate logical hard drives, although the operating system sees them as a single, each logical drive as a physical hard drive. So we can close that up. When I moved it up, that grill was completely covered in dust, so I vacuumed that out, give it a bit of a clean, and hopefully when I come back in next week that will all be rebuilt and the RAID will be redundant again, all good for another case there's another hard drive crash. Okay, so all my work here has been done. As you can see, the orange light is still flashing away in there, meaning it's still rebuilding. It'll take a little while for that to finish, and then they will be all good again. Okay, time to leave and go to my next job. Well, after my camera dying, camera stopping because of overheating, getting too hot, I have now finished for the day and I'm heading home. It takes a lot long to update some older machines, unfortunately, so my day's pretty well shot. It's about just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Took a lot longer than I was expecting, but there you go. That's the life. That's the life. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you can, or if you haven't. And I'll get back to you soon. I've got another video that I'm in the middle of doing up. Hopefully it'll be informative and helpful. You never know. It's the camera, I'm looking in the wrong place. Okay, cheers. Have a good one. Bye.